It's Gel Beauty 87 here, and today we are going to get into the Cara Beauty new summer collection. I have Beach Days and Summer Stunna, and I just saw that they released another collection, so I'm like, damn, I'm behind. I should probably catch up. But these palettes retail for $14.99. And I found it interesting because these have 8.16 grams of product, but the first ones I did for you all, the high collection, they have 12.8 grams or 0.45 ounces. So I was like, so they went down on the amount of product they get in the palettes, but they still charge me the same price. I was like, So I didn't know how I felt about that. I feel a little bit of some type of way about it, but you know, it's not that big a deal, I guess. But to some people it might be, because it's like, well, I bought these palettes from before and it had more product, and it's like, you know, now it has less product and it costs the same price. Like, I feel like it should be a lower price. At least that's how I be feeling sometimes, but you know, again, whatever. So this is what the Beach Days one looks like. Y'all know I'm definitely feeling the vibes on this. The only thing I hate about this brand is they always have hella pressed glitters. Like, it's 3 pressed glitters in here. Why the fuck are there so many pressed glitters in here? And then like Girl Scout one, I think, has 3 pressed glitters. Yeah, like this one, Girl Scout, it has 3 pressed glitters in it. So I'm like, why do they keep putting all these damn pressed glitters in here? And then we got the Summer Stunna here, and again, it has 3 pressed glitters in. Like, what's up with all the damn pressed glitters? Like, matter of fact, there's like 1 shimmer in here, but everything else is a pressed glitter. It's like, what am I don't know. I just hate when brands do that. And then this one, I think it has, no, this one only has 2 pressed glitters, but it has a majority matte. So if I remember correctly, the mattes in these palettes were difficult to work with. I'm hoping they got a better formula, and it's going to be a little better this time than it was the last time. Because last time I was just over here like, So yeah, each palette only has 1 shimmer in it. So it's like, if I don't want to use this shimmer right here, then what? I might take some of the shimmers out of the other palettes, which is why I brought them up here. Or I might just pull from my Super Shock singles or whatever. I don't know. Matter of fact, let me go grab those real quick. Right back. So I brought my whole little bag with me from home of all my Super Shocks and all that type of stuff. So this is my favorite shadow from Dose of Colors. Obviously, I feel like you should know what color it is. It's Tell Me More. They came out with this blue, and then it like turns purple on the lid or whatever. So we might use that with one of these palettes, since I'm not necessarily feeling the orange shimmer in this one, but we might just do like an orangey pink purple type vibe with this palette. And then we'll do more of, most likely, a maybe like a blue green purple situation, and then we can use the shimmer from that palette if I feel like it. I don't know. Or I might just do multiple eye looks with each palette. I don't honestly know what I'm gonna do, but I am gonna use my ABH eyeshadow base today instead of the other ones I normally use, just because I'm like, because I know these shadows are more difficult to work with. I want to give them the best start possible, and I don't think the tone activator is necessarily going to do as good a job. Ooh, as my ABH did. Crap, it just squirted everywhere. Let me wipe it off my mirror real quick. We're gonna preserve what was on the mirror, because it's hard to find this, and this was like a little 100-point perk that I happened to grab from Sephora. So if I knew where the other part of it went in here and landed on the mirror, I'd be using that too. Like, girl, y'all don't understand. It's hard to find this, and they only selling, I'm only finding like mini versions or travel size versions now, and I'm like, oh no, I need more eyeshadow primer than that. That ain't gonna cut it. So let me make sure I keep the brush close to it this time so it don't be squeezing everywhere. Okay, there we go. Cause man, y'all don't know, I was scared. I was like, I hope that didn't squeeze out all of it, because since I haven't used it in a while, I couldn't remember how much was in there, and that'd have been a traumatizing experience. Oh, I have Patrick Ta's I think it's called Do We Know Her on the lips, because you know the red one is, that's why she's late. And I just ordered the pink one during the Sephora sale. We can do a little haul of it real quick if you want, and then I can like showcase some of the products. I was thinking about maybe trying to try on haul once. I don't know how y'all feel about that though, because my hauls be super long as it is, and then me trying to try on stuff, and you know, I feel like that would take forever. And you know, I mean, I know we got forever, but do you really want to spend forever with me? I'm sure there's other stuff you need to do too, even though, you know, we got forever to sit up and watch YouTube videos because, you know, of the pandemic and whatnot. So I'm going to start off with, like I said, the Beach Days palette. So, I'm going to start off with this Set Me Free color. And then I'm thinking maybe we can do a little of this snorkel color over the top of that. And then I think I want to do maybe like this purple on the outer V on top of this color. And then maybe we'll do like, or maybe we'll just do 2 different eye looks with this palette and 2 different eye looks with another palette. As usual, there are no brushes out. Don't be judging me too hard, sis. But see, what had happened was So let me just grab like about 5 to 10 brushes out this bowl real quick. I'm wondering how the shimmers are going to work in this palette. Because if I remember correctly, I think I had to wet the brush and then you had to use a lot of work. So with these palettes, I always feel like there's like a lot of work involved if you buy their palettes. So that's why I'm telling you now, keep it in mind, sis. If you're going to buy their palettes, make sure you're ready to do some work. Because you're going to have to with these palettes. They're not just going to be easy breeze, walks in the park, you know. Candle lit dinners by dark type palettes. Like, you're going to have to put in the elbow grease to make this do what you want it to do. And I just be feeling some type of way about that sometimes. But you gotta work with it. And that's pretty much it. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna start off with this Delium, what number is this? 781 crease brush. And like I said, I'm gonna take, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take this dark purple instead. So I'm gonna start off with that color right there. It's called Beach Bum. And like I told y'all, with their colors, you kind of have to like build them up a little bit. So I'm just trying to build real quick. I want to do like a purpley blue green type look. And then on the other eye, I do like a more of a bright pink situation, since I feel like that's the main eye looks in this, the main things in this palette. So that's what I'm like low-key trying to do right now. So I'm starting off with the dark purple on the outer V, and then I think I'm going with that dark blue that I said set me free originally, and put that toward the front instead of in the back like I had planned originally. So let's do that now. That's why I'm trying to do 2 eye looks, because it's like I feel like this first eye look I'm doing, like everybody expected me to do this eye look. So I'm like, I'll give y'all something else, you know. I'll give y'all some greens and some pinks instead of just, you know, the blue and the purple like it was expected of me to do. And I sure did. Okay, so it's blending out pretty decently. I think it's staying, for the most part, true to color. But again, that's why I used the ABH one, just to be safe. I was like, I don't want to be out here and then they don't look the color it's supposed to, and then I'm out here feeling some type of way. And the type of way I'm feeling is mad. So, get my clean, what is this, 785. And just kind of dust around this real quick. Because then we're going to take that lighter blue all the way across instead of just like halfway in the front. It's called Snorkel, this one right here. I'm going to just dust that over the top of this really nice and quick here. Let me see. And I'm going to take my Sigma E33 Detail Diffuse Crease Brush. This is one of my favorite brushes from Sigma. Especially when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Like, I just love grabbing for this brush. Because I feel like it softens, gives that extra definition to the top of the eye look. So, all about that life here. I think it'd be cool to put the purple on the other end, but I'm like, I don't know if I feel like that purple is light enough. But I mean, I guess we can try it out. I have like 3 or 4 of these brushes, so I'm gonna grab the e.l.f. Detailed Crease Brush to do the back end of this with the purple and see how we feel about that. So, it's already gonna be 500 brushes used, and I always start this tutorial less than 10 minutes. Oh, good God. And that's all I be thinking about, y'all, the entire time. Like, all these brushes I gotta wash when I get done. I just dread that. But that color is called Chillin'. So we're gonna take Chillin' and put it on the back part of this eye look. So. And as you can see, like I said, I don't feel like I'm seeing that much of a difference in the purples. But, you know, I'm like, since I did the blue in the front, maybe I should just go ahead and do the purple in the back. So that's why we're doing it. Yeah, okay. Let's take this clean one and go in again. Okay, now the shimmer in here ain't gonna necessarily work for my skin tone. So we're gonna take that Tell Me More I just showed you a few seconds ago. I'm gonna use that all over the lid. So I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs The Shadow brush and take this Tell Me More. I'm gonna swatch it so you can see it looks amazing. Like, it's so gorgeous. Look at that. Yes. And I don't know if you can see, but when I turn my hand, it turns like purple. I'm thinking I'm gonna just go ahead and take my finger to do it, since I already did that swatch for you, and then there's one less brush to use. Y'all know how I be feeling about using all these brushes. Look at that. Oh my god. And I think this is only the second time I've used this shade since I bought it. And y'all know these came out like a minute ago, because I think these came out before I Love Side of Eats palette came out with them. And it's just gorgeous though. So I was like, I have to use it. Yes. Yes, it's giving me all the feels. All of them. Let me swipe the rest of it off my finger, but it looks gorgeous. Okay, so now let's get into our second eye look, which is going to be like more of the pinks and the greens. So I'm going to start off with this green on the outer V. Then obviously I'll probably dust this one over the top. And then I'll do something with a couple of the hot pinks. I might just do a hot pink lid, this part right here. And then we'll go with this as our inner corner highlight. I'm going to have to find the inner corner highlight for this side, because I don't... Or I might use the inner corner highlight from one of the other palettes. Like, matter of fact, let's go into this Purple Haze palette, because I always love this color right here. Trap. So I might just go into that real quick and put that in the inner corner. Let me find it. Inner corner brush real quick. Excuse me. This shade has a heavy dip in this palette, because it is my favorite shade in this palette. So it has a nice little dig into it. Plus you have to kind of dig into these shadows. I feel like they pressed a little hard. But I feel like since they make such beautiful color stories, I'm willing to like put in a little bit of extra work that it takes. So that is what this eye is looking like. Now, like I said, we're going to start with the shade Vacation Mode. That's what the name of the green shade is. This one right here. So I'm going to take this Refer number 13 and start that on the outer V for this green and pink situation. Okay. So it seems like these are picking up better on natural hair brushes than they are synthetic brushes, because this green is doing way better than it was when I used the brushes I used prior to starting this eye. Yeah, it's looking way better. So I think I'm gonna have to cut the crease for this look to make sure that the pink is, you know, vibrant and seen. But, you know, it's cool. Right now I'm giving myself Poison Ivy vibes. I don't even know why. I guess because she did like that orangish red lip in the movie. And then one of my eyes is green, and that's what I'm focusing on in the mirror right now. So the blue one isn't really catching me the way the green one is. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm hoping these don't stain my eyelid, because I know yesterday when I did the Juvia's Place palette, like the Sweet Pinks palette, it stained my lid. That's the video you all will see today at 12 o'clock. I'm filming this early. It was like 10:45 when I started this video, so it should be close to like 11 o'clock now. But like I said, you all aren't gonna see it till 12. Okay. I need to find another brush to dust over here. I know I have two detailed crease brushes, so just hold please while I get the other one. I got plenty of brushes around me now, so it's like I don't have to worry about that this week, because I brought my brushes from home. I just need to make sure I take them back there, or else, you know, I'll be feeling some kind of way. Oh, here it is, the other detailed crease brush. So we're just gonna take the lighter green palm tree, that one up there, and just dust it over the top of this one. Even though I like the vibrancy of this green, I'm hoping doing this isn't gonna mess it up, because I'm really liking the way it looks. That's why I'm just kind of lightly taking it over there. I'm not doing it. Oh, okay, it looks nice. I'm liking it. Okay. Scare myself for no reason. I was like, no, it's not gonna look as good, and then I'm maybe upset. But now we're good. We are good. God, excuse me. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm liking the way that it's looking. I feel like on this outer V though, like I need to put more green. I don't know if it's I put too much eyeshadow primer out there, but it's like now I feel like it just looks white out there and not, you know, green like I want it to. Anyway, let's go ahead and start cutting the crease. So let me get my brush for cutting the crease, my MAC 247, and then let me get some of this ABH primer. But yeah, I like these palettes way more with the natural hair brushes than I do with the well, synthetic brushes. It seems like they just pick up easier with the natural hair than they do with the synthetic. So I'm thinking I might take my number 2 synthetic brush from Refer. I'm sorry, my number 2 natural hair brush from Refer, and put this pink shade all over the lid. Because if I didn't like the synthetic with the other mattes, I feel like I'm not going to like this matte either. So that's what we about to do real quick. I know I feel like the orange lip doesn't match anything we got going on now, but I planned on doing like lighter shades. And in the second palette, I might do some lighter shades, and then maybe it'll work better. But right now, I know I look crazy. Okay, I know. You ain't got to say it, sis. We out here looking a whole clown foolery hot mess. I know. But just go with it. It's the vibe for today. So where's that Refer number 2 brush? Ah, that was easy. So we're going to take this Refer number 2, and we're going to delve into this pink shade right here called Sunrise. Even though I'm kind of liking the summer one too, so I might do a mixture of both. Like I might start in the back with the Sunrise and go toward the front with the summer. I'm thinking that might be what I do. Let's see. Because I need to see how similar they are going to be to each other. So the one we're putting on right now is Sunrise. I'm just trying to literally do like half of the eye with this color, and then I'm going to do half the eye with the other color. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to go into Summer. That lighter pink that was next to it. Yeah, and I can definitely tell this one's a little bit brighter than that one. I'm just trying to blend them together right now. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to tell the difference. But y'all can tell me in the IG pictures if you can tell the difference or not. Because I'm post a picture before, obviously, you see the... Now I feel like I should just put some black eyeliner dots on my eye. I mean, black dots on my eye and just call this a watermelon. Because I'm feeling like that's what this is turning into. I just look like a watermelon. Okay, now we're going to take the... what shade is this? The name of the shimmer in this palette is called High Tide. So we're going to take that one right here. I'm going to swatch it on my hand so you can see what it looks like. So that's this nice purpley duochrome type thing going on. And we're going to put that in the inner corner on this side. And that was actually pretty smooth, because I usually feel like their shimmers are usually like a little more, you know, difficult to work with. Like the one I put on the other side, I had to like dig into the pan to get it out. But this one isn't like that. So it's not, you know, that bad. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to dust over the lid with, where's that brush? With this Beach Cosmetics brush, just to tone everything down and try to calm everything down. I had a blue eyeliner I was going to put on, but I'm glad I didn't, because it wouldn't have went right with this pink eye. Sorry, this pink and green vibe we got going on. I actually like both eyes. Like, I feel like I'd like them better though if I did lower lash line work and all that. So, I'm trying to think what color to put on the lower lash line though for each eye. Because, I don't know. I think I'd probably put purple on this one and then put the blue in the waterline of this eye. And then I would do, with this eye, I'm not sure. Maybe I would put like the light pink underneath here to go with the lid shade. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because I'm thinking maybe put summer underneath the lower lash line. And then put this purple chilling underneath this lash line. Yeah, let's do that. Pencil brush. Pencil brush. I'm gonna use 2 different pencil brushes. And I'm gonna use summer underneath this eye real quick. So let's hook that up real quick. And again, I'm hoping this doesn't stain underneath my eye, because when I used the Juvia's Place Sweet pinks yesterday, it stained my lids. So let's take the brush we use for this eye and lightly dust underneath there, so we can kind of clean all this up. I'm kind of gonna put the color Sunrise underneath that, so I'm gonna dust as much of this as I can off my hand and then put Sunrise underneath Summer. Just for like some extra. Plus, I like doing it really low, so that way you don't really pay attention to the creases underneath my eyes. That's why I always hate that I don't get to do, like, you know, full eye looks, but I can today because I have a whole week of just to play with a makeup, which I am super excited about. So, let's take this brush again. And then when I go home, I'll shower and, you know, I'm not gonna do my makeup again, so I can get back here though, and then I'll do some more like eye looks in front of the camera and all that. So I'm probably not gonna be till like later on tonight though, because Adriangameover doesn't come home till later tonight, and I gotta pick him up. So we're gonna do the purple now under this eye like we talked about. I might just do both purples again, I don't know. Yeah, my lip goes with nothing to do with my eyes. I mean, absolutely nothing. And we still got a whole nother palette to do, y'all. So I'm just like, good Lord. I like this lighter color underneath here better than the dark one. I feel like once I put the dark one underneath there, it's going to make it a little more smoky. We'll see, because I'm about to put it under now. A little bit. I'm trying not to put like a whole lot of that color underneath there, because I don't want, you know. Okay, so take this brush and dust underneath here. And now we are done with both eye looks. So my thoughts on this palette. I actually really liked working with this palette. I feel like the quality of the palettes has gotten better because, like I told y'all before, I'm sitting on my leg and it's like kind of numb. That's why we're adjusting here. No, I like the form of this palette, and I like the color story of it. Again, I'm mad as hell. There's the 3+ glitters, and the fact that they don't give you as much product as they used to, but they charge in the same price. But before, they'd give you a bundle to where you could buy all 3 of the collection, and I think it was like $33 or $35, and now like you have to buy them each individually for $14.99. So they have definitely like gone up, and then the price has gone down. I mean, and then the amount of product has gone down, but at least the quality has gone up. So you all got to see me play with this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do the other one on here because it's like it already took 25 minutes to do these two eye looks, and it's like, do we really want to waste that kind of time? Trying to do 2 looks with this one too. So I might just go ahead and just do 1 look with this palette and just keep it simple, like do a yellowy orange and then put like this green on the lower lash line. So I think we're gonna do that. So let me go ahead and take this off and I'll come back real quick. Okay, y'all, so I'm back for the last look with the Summer Stunna palette. We only gonna do 1 look with this palette because y'all know that I'll make this, if I try to do 2 looks, this video will be like damn near hour long. Who got time for that? Not me. I don't. So sorry. I figure you don't either. So let's get started. I'm thinking I'm gonna start off with this color right here, Tiki. So I'm gonna use this one. Then I'm probably put a little bit of the orange in the crease, dust the yellow over it, and then we just put this orange on the lid and go on with our day because it actually matches our lip color finally. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm starting off with Tiki and this Sigma E27. This is the detail blending brush. I'm literally just trying to put this on the outer V and that's it because we're going to dust the orange all up in the crease. I'm just trying to hit this in the corner and that's it. As you can see, I'm not even trying to like blend it any further. I'm just literally stabbing it right up in here and that's it. Okay, that looks good. So let's get to the other side. And it actually wasn't that bad trying to take the color off my lower lash line. I guess because I use a brush to put on my concealer, I just use that same concealer brush to brush down there and try to put some coverage back to where it was before. So I might start doing full eye looks now since that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But in all fairness, I used like 3 different concealers and I let it dry for a little while before I started, you know. Okay, so let's just blend it real quick up in here. Since that side looks blended, even though I didn't blend it, I figured we need to try to make this one look blended too. So I'm just blend down her lower lash line and try to blend right up in this part right here, and that's gonna be it. So blend down here and try to do right up in this part right here, and that's it. Okay, now we're gonna take what brush we're gonna take? Let me see. I'm going to take this e.l.f. and Nubella brush and go into the orange shade like we talked about. It's literally called orange, so you don't have to guess what the name is. It's just orange. I'm going to start putting that up in here. And I'm going to pat it in before I start blending it out because it's looking like it might be a little powdery and it might blend away to nothing if I don't pat down enough color prior to, you know, blending it out. That's just the vibe it's giving me from when I'm patting it down. And I'm going to do it to the other side too, and then we'll start trying to blend. But I want to make sure. Okay, so we'll start by blending this one and see how that goes. As I thought, it's looking kind of powdery and kind of thin, so I'm glad I put in a decent amount to start off with, and then we'll have to like most likely build it up. And the shade is really powdery too. I think I'll put my powder brush in here to dust all this stuff off. I hope I did, because this orange is giving me fallout for real. Okay. Start blending out this side. Yeah, like it's a whole, I feel like it's just a whole patch of shadow missing there. So I'm gonna have to dip into this one a lot to get the job done. Thank goodness I didn't try to put this on the lid, because I just feel like it wouldn't have turned out well at all. But since we're doing a shimmer on the lid this time, we should be good. I'm gonna dust a little bit of the yellow over it though. I don't know how well that's gonna turn out because, you know, it's looking kind of, the neon brighty colors aren't looking that great on my skin tone. So I'm going to lightly, and I mean lightly, dust the yellow over this. I'm going to use this Refer number 14 brush for that. I don't know what that noise is. I'm hearing, I think it's a train or maybe a helicopter. I'm sorry, y'all. If you can hear it. And the color I'm using now is Sunkissed, the yellow color. I feel like you don't really see it like at all, but you know, I said I was gonna use this, so I figured we should like at least try. But yeah, I feel like it's doing absolutely nothing, like just nothing. Well, I might, wait, no, I see it on camera a little bit now. So I had to build it up a bit to get it to where it is now, but I guess I'm only putting over the part that has the orange, so I'm not going to put it over the part with the yellow. It seems like it's sticking to my brow bone more than anywhere else, which is weird because, you know, I wanted to stick toward the front of the eye and not necessarily my brow bone, but oh, okay. It's laying out a little color here and there, but I feel like it's not doing it exactly the way I wanted to, so I feel some kind of way about that, but let's see, I digress. Let me see. I'm going to tell you this time's Los Angeles 203 brush and try to just dust all this situation out. Try to make it look smoother and nicer. I get it to fall out because the yellow was all over my inner corner where it wasn't supposed to be. Now let's swatch this orange shade called Can't Wait and see how that works. Oh, it looks okay. Let's see. Okay, it looks like one of those you're gonna have to wet and build up to get like a foiled nice effect like I want. So where's my little shadow brush by Marc Jacobs? Wait, you know what? No, we're not gonna use that one. We're gonna go ahead and use this ColourPop one. Let me put my Marc Jacobs one back up. And then I'm gonna grab one of these setting sprays because I left the one that I used on my face today in the bathroom, so we'll just use a different one. But I'm gonna start off with this color and just see how it goes on its own. And then if it doesn't do what I want, like I have a feeling it's not, then I will use something else. So yeah, like see, like where is it? I feel like you barely see it as I'm rubbing it on my eyeball. Trail my finger and maybe that'll do better job. It is doing better with my finger, so maybe this is just one you have to use with your finger, and I don't really like using my finger, so. I guess that looks okay. I feel like I've done better eye looks, but you know, whatever. And put something else in the inner corner. Like I got a single shadow sitting out already that I feel like will go good in the inner corner, so we can put something else there, and then we'll talk about this palette. Even though I feel like I've somewhat been talking about the palette while I've been using it, so that means we shouldn't have spent too much time on this outro talking about it, because we already went over the first one when I got done using it, and then this second one I've been talking through about it, so I guess that's cool. Okay. Wipe this off. Okay, we'll take the time Los Angeles brush and go in again. Try to clean up anything that's going on right here, and then I need to grab a brush from my inner corner shade and hook that up. I think I'm gonna use the same one I've been using for the other palette with those other two shades. And then I'm thinking to take this, I want to take kind of the lighter pink shade and put that on the lower lash line instead. So I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. Did I run out of pencil brushes? No, we can use this brush. Okay, I feel like I was close to running out of pencil brushes though, y'all. Like, man. And then the inner corner brush. Oh, I already took it in the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to use another one. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the color Thrasher from KVD Vegan Beauty, and I'm just stick that in the inner corner real quick. It's a really pretty color. And to me, it somewhat fits the theme of the vibe that we got going on with the eye look. So I figured it'd be okay to put this in the inner corner, because again, there's only one shimmer in each one of these palettes, but they thought for some reason that we needed 3 pressed glitters. Who the fuck asked for that? I thought everybody kept complaining about everybody putting pressed glitters in it, and yet these dumbasses keep putting more pressed glitters. So if I told your ass I don't want pressed glitters and I'm the one who's paying for it, you should probably listen and stop putting fucking pressed glitters in these palettes. I'm just saying. Now, that might be a good idea considering you're expecting me to pay for it, but you keep putting where the fuck you feel like it. Like, just, yeah, no, stop doing that. Okay, so I'm going to take, I think I'm gonna start off with the Tiki color, and then I'll just dust like this hot girl summer pink underneath there. So we're gonna start off with Tiki, and then we'll surprise you with the hot girl summer pink underneath there, because I don't feel like the orange is gonna look good underneath here, because I feel like it barely looks good on my crease and lids. So that's what I need to do, is add more of that. So I'm gonna just take this color, put it down here. I feel like this is like a nice transition from summer to fall look. So I might call I might redo this another time and just make this transition from summer to fall look instead of that first impression like it is now. I don't know, we'll see. Or I might just do it with a different palette. So I'm thinking about doing that instead. Let's take this clean brush and dust all underneath there. Dust all around here still. Okay, now we're gonna take the hot pink shade and put that underneath here. Again, that one's called Hot Girl Summer, so lightly put that underneath here. Just to give a little bit more vibrancy. With this eye look, I feel like I definitely look like I'm ready for fall. Even though I'm not. I actually am not a person who likes fall and winter, but you know, I live in a place where it snows majority of winter, so that's why I'm not excited for fall and winter. All the people in LA are like, yeah, spring on fall and winter. I bet, bitch, you don't have to shovel snow out of a driveway. It's easy for you to say that shit. Come to Chicago and shovel a damn driveway with like mountains of snow. Then come tell me how you love fall and winter so much. I bet, live here 1 year and I bet you will not like it anymore. So I am not looking forward to fall and winter at all. Like, those are 2 times a year I hate the most. The only time I like winter is when Black Friday sales come around. Otherwise, I'm like, fuck winter. She can go somewhere and sit down. She does too much. She needs to cut it. And I can't stand her. I hate her guts. Okay, so this is the finished eye look with the Summer Stunna palette. So, my thoughts on this palette are pretty much about the same as the other palette. I feel like the quality has gotten better on these shadows, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, the price staying the same and me getting a less amount of product, I'm not necessarily feeling that, but you know, and I'm definitely not feeling the pressed glitters. I feel like we already just established that. So I mean, I'm gonna try some more looks with this palette. I like this bottom row. It's like a little wintertime situation. Kind of reminds me of the Money palette from Fenty Beauty. I don't know, but like I'm definitely gonna try out these palettes some more. I need to do some Instagram looks for them with you guys. So but I mean, I would recommend them if you want to try out a new brand and you aren't looking to spend a whole bunch of money. Just realize you're gonna have to work with these palettes, like I said before. Like with these in particular, you definitely have to work with. The mattes were really hard to work with, but if you use natural hair brushes, it'll be a little easier to work with instead of working with synthetic brushes for those palettes because they're pressed so tight. I felt like the natural hair brushes just helped me create the looks much easier. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are dimes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.